for Ask the Expert. Mental illness still remains in the shadows, and we're doing better at discussing this important problem.
May is Mental Awareness Month, and so Dr. Brian Baer is here to remind us about the importance of identifying and helping those with mental health issues. So, are we talking about a lot of people here?
We are. The numbers are astounding. When you look at the overall numbers, over 44 million Americans have mental health issues. That's about 1 in 5. And if you boil that down and look at youths, which is a real significant issue, 7 out of 10 youths have some form of mental health related problems. And if you look at our big cities, 25% of the homeless people have mental health issues as well.
So what are some of the signs that we need to look for?
Well, we all talk about stress and anxiety and depression, but those are manifested clinically. And the clinical signs that we see are people who are tired all the time, they want to sleep a lot, people who overeat, like I do when I get stressed, or there's people who just withdraw and undereat, and they withdraw from society as a whole. The other thing that's important are people who are into drugs. A lot of times they have a lot of mental health issues as well.
Kind of suppressing the issues.
Correct.
You talked about these millions of people that have it. Well, is it easy to notice, or does it have to reach a level that it just hits you across the head about it?
Well, it can be subtle or it can be overt, and I think that's why we're here today. Is we're here to talk about this, because in order to be able to identify it, you need to educate yourself about the signs and symptoms that I just talked about. And what we're seeing is that a lot of people don't know about it, or they ignore the signs and symptoms, or they're in denial about the people who they love and live around them.
And is it something then, once you figured out that you do have it, that most people can manage it?
Most people can't manage it. They usually need help. They usually need to talk to their healthcare professional. Some people need a psychiatrist. Some people need to be medicated. Some people just need to talk.
Yeah,
How do you have that conversation, though, when you see, if you see a loved one or a friend who might be on the borderline of needing to talk to someone about a mental health issue?
It's a tough question, and the answer is you need to hit it head on. There's no subtlety in someone who has these issues, because they can become suicidal.
Right.
And that's the ultimate problem that we might have to deal with. So you've got to identify it soon.
I guess the hope I was trying to offer there is that if you can identify it and get the help, you can then help manage it.
No question about it. The earlier you identify it, the more successful you are at managing it.
Okay. Good to know. We'll leave on that positive note there. Got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@todaystmj4.com. You can leave a voicemail. We have the number right there for you.